Hey, peace and love, everyone. This is Sam Thousand with ChiBrations. Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's once again another beautiful Saturday in Chicago. Hey, in January 2024, ChiBrations launched a brand new app for the artist scene in Chicago through our Greater Chicago. This app is to promote open mics and jam sessions that are happening throughout the city that I, and we can go to and just vibe with other artists and other creatives where we can go and get on stage and spit our stuff and share our new work, share our old work, and just have a good time. Artists like to be around artists. So we've been really having a great time seeing your responses and finding out about so many dope open mics and jam sessions that are happening throughout the city. Now, be on the lookout because we are working on our app and we have a new version coming at you that's going to make your experience much better. And it's just going to just continue to forward this movement with using modern technology to make it possible for us to gather more and to just share more information about where to be and where to vibe with other creatives. So today we have a special guest with us that's going to be talking about an upcoming event happening at their space. So y'all stick around. We'll bring them up in just a few seconds. All right. Peace and love. All right. Once again, my name is Sam Thousand with ChiBrations, and we're here for Soundboard Saturdays. This is a live stream we do to amplify open mics and jam sessions that are found on the ChiBrations app. If you haven't gotten the ChiBrations app, download the free app. It's in iOS stores as well as Android stores for free, free 99, free dollars. What we're going to do now is going to bring in a special guest. We're going to talk about Mic'd Up Mondays, which is coming up this Monday. Y'all make some noise for Ari.
Yay. Hey, what's up?
What's up? How you feeling?
Pretty good, pretty solid on a Saturday.
That's what's up. Solid on the Saturday, man. That seems like that could be a t-shirt.
A good t-shirt. Love a good saying.
Yes. So can you, for the audience, can you tell us a little bit about yourself, who you are, what you've been doing for the last 11 years, and then we'll talk about Mic'd Up Mondays coming up.
Absolutely. So my name is Ariel Bannister, and I'm the owner of a Southside co-producery by the name of Bani's Beets. It's been an establishment and curated since for 11 years, and we've had our brick and mortar since 2018. So that's about 6 years. So we've just kind of been hanging in there. This whole concept was really just birthed out of my own health and wellness, me needing a quick alternative for a healthier lifestyle. I was having a lot of digestive issues, gut issues, skin issues. Later on learned that I had autoimmune disorders that were also kind of affecting those symptoms, and the fresh juice was a quick way for me to get in my nutrients and just kind of take care of me. So I just started sharing the wealth in that way. And so here we are 11 years later, still serving our city and just trying to inspire people to just try something, to me, a small measure, by the vehicle of juice, to just self-care. So that's, I think in a nutshell, what I am or who I am and what I've been doing. So hopefully that answers your question.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for sharing. Man, I feel like it seems personal to you, especially with this journey starting off the way it did.
Mhm.
For 11 years, Can you maybe share what has been kind of like a highlight in the last 11 years for you? And yeah, anything through Banny's Beats?
I think the biggest highlight for me would be personally probably my personal growth of just being able to be more vulnerable, being able to ask for help, being able to learn from my mistakes and just press forward. And then for my customers, I feel like I'm really loving seeing their consistency with integrating this product in their daily lifestyle and seeing the benefits. That just like warms my heart when people are like, "Oh, I haven't had to do this, or this since integrating, for instance, celery juice." I have a customer that she was having a chronic like throat issue, like sore throat. I forgot what's the sore throat name of it. Strep throat.
Laryngitis, strep throat. Okay.
Having strep throat like constantly. And so she's been on the celery juice, I think, every day consistently for the last 2 years. And she has never had strep throat again. And she was having
Wow.
it to where she was being hospitalized. And so this was just like, that's one example of somebody who kind of swears by the idea of living lighter in that way, like having fresh juice, having healthier things and starting their day. So that really is like a highlight to me because that's what it's about, right? It's like not just it's beyond me. It's the idea that this is changing people's lifestyles and the way that they show up to the world. So that's a highlight, I would say.
Yes. It's amazing. I mean, and you're doing the work in our communities. I mean, space is located in our communities, and also you've been doing some events recently. How did
Yeah.
you start? How did you think about doing events? Was it more about like more of a business move of like wanting to just get more people past the threshold, or was it more of a community push?
So it was a combination of all those things, but really what happened is that after the pandemic, I needed to be creative with just like how to circulate some income for the shop, as we still are trying to like get through the hurdle. It's still not over, in terms of just like being consistent with foot traffic and different things. So I wanted to kind of bring awareness to our different offerings. So at Mike the Monday, which is an event that we host every third Monday of the month. Next one is July 15th. So Monday. But it was to serve some of our things, serve some of our juices as well as our vegan options, and just try to kind of have fun with menu drops and see what people thought. And then I love music and I love the arts. And so it was a way to kind of get my own spirit nourished. And it kind of turned into what the people who attend have coined as like group therapy. So,
Yes.
as you said before, musicians and the people in the arts love to be around each other. And so this is
Mhm.
just a way for us to just kind of let loose and not feel so stuffy for those big show days. And this is more of an
Right.
intimate setting, and it's just a way to just kind of relax, try some new things, but still take it seriously. It's not like I don't know. It's not serious because you are being your full self, but you are really trying something, right? So it's like you're fine tuning your gift. Um,
Yes.
so that was how it started. And at first, it was like a little way to get extra money, but now it's a free thing, because I found that it was more important to make sure that the audience had that our artists had the audience rather than me trying to, you know, uh, satisfy my monthly expenses, if you will.
Hmm.
It slowly just turned into more of another gift, another extension of
Yes.
just health and wellness, to be honest. So yeah, in that we do something called Health Talks, which that's kind of like the merge of the shop and the music, where we just kind of talk about something as it regards to health, whether it's mental health, physical health, financial health. We just have different people that we highlight and kind of have a quick conversation with during that event as well. So yeah, so that's been about 2 years now. That's been going on. So
Yes.
yeah, I'm hoping.
Sounds amazing.
Thank you. It's pretty fun. It actually is so. It's a really great feeling. I don't know how to. I don't know how to like describe that to you, but it's something to experience at least once, for sure. It's really special. Everybody is bringing all they have, and that's a gift. So yeah.
Can we talk about this month's installment of Mic'd Up Mondays? I see you have it listed as Love Chicago. Is that the title of this theme for this month? And
It
can you
is.
tell us how you came up with that?
Yeah, that was kind of birthed because I feel like, it's always like summertime shy, and the summertime isn't over, and so that was like my like way to say it was like a love letter to Chicago,
Mhm.
it's still love, it's going to be okay, because I feel like we're right at that time in the season of a year where things are kind of getting real. The first part of the year, most of us like, okay, what am I going to do different? How am I going to change? And now it's like maybe some of those things happen, maybe they didn't. Now you're kind of getting into this space of like what's next, and I think that's how that was kind of curated. Like, it's going to be okay. We're journeying into the next season. We're almost halfway through the year. Actually, we
Mhm.
are past halfway through the year, and so it's just a way to, I hope, spread love and be able to close out the year as best we know how. So we have some really special artists joining us that I'm really excited about. Some like two new people. We have more of like resident artists that kind of return most times, but we have two new artists that I feel are really going to be amazing, and can sing their butts off. So I'm excited. And I just think it's going to be a really loving space this Mic'd Up Monday. So it's just about love and light. It's like,
Yeah.
let's tone it down. I know it's a lot of noise right now. It's so much happening politically and otherwise. Like, let's
Mhm.
tone it down and just reconnect with each other. So that's I hope what will manifest itself this Monday.
That's what's up. So at Mic'd Up Mondays, we get to come through for the free and be in community with other creative people. We get access to purchase some juice from Bani's Beets. We get good vibes. We get a chance to perform, sign up and perform if you like to get on open mic. And then there's also conversation that we can be a part of. We can be in community and conversation. That
Yep.
sounds like a super holistic event and
And
something
we
that a lot
have,
of us are in need of. What'd you
yes.
say?
And we have conscious cocktails too. So that's just our
Oh,
juice
nice. Conscious
with
cocktails. I like that.
yeah, with a little bit of an adult upgrade. So if that's something that interests you, you can do that as well.
Yeah, right. Because I mean, all the cocktails got some juice. You just add in some of that
Yes, the
fresh,
healthy
wholesome
stuff.
juice, the
Yeah.
healthy stuff, without all those extra things in it. Um, so yeah, can you tell me? So have you been vegan for the last 11 years, or did it start at a different time? And can
Um,
you tell me what's the best thing about being vegan or vegetarian or whatever you are?
yep. So I have had a hit or miss journey. So
Hmm.
I started off really strong, and just like a good, like very what I want to say, fixed vegan, if you will. And over
Hmm.
time, as I've navigated different times of my health journey, I just have turned more into like vegetarian, pescatarian. I have fish occasionally. I just
Hmm.
feel that life is about balance, and you got to be real about um where you are. Like, my blood levels fluctuate, so there are certain things that if I'm not going to do my due diligence with getting the beans and grains and other things that I need, then I have to satisfy that faster. So I found that sometimes the omega from fish and things like that do help me. So I don't shy away from that. If that's how I'm feeling, I will have that. It's not often, but I will have it. So I'm shying away from saying that I'm wholly vegan for the people that are really satisfied in that lifestyle. For
Hmm.
me, I do balance. So I am, sometimes I have it. And then sometimes with sweets and stuff, I don't always ask questions. I'm sure I'm having dairy. So I'm not very strict, if you will. So, but
Yeah.
I subscribe to a vegan lifestyle. I think that it works for most people. And I think the biggest benefit is if you're going to really have your fruits and veggies. If you're not going to be into those veggies, because that's what it's about, it's like really plants. Like, if you're not going to be into the plants, it's not as helpful of a diet, right? Because just substituting for new GMOs, new things that are just not meat is not the way to veganism. So, I feel like if that's all that's available to me, for instance, if I go and it might be like a Beyond Meat burger or something, I'm like, I'd rather just have a piece of fish than have a Beyond Meat burger, because we don't really know what the heck that is. So, but the
Yes.
too is my energy levels are better generally when I'm really sticking to the best diet for myself. My energy levels are better, my skin's better, my memory is better, my attitude, disposition is better. I'm having less symptoms. I'm a person with chronic symptoms of just like joint pains and things like that. Those things are minimized, if not gone. So there are so many perks to maintaining a diet that works for you. I don't know that it works for everybody. I just think that is one. It could never hurt to have more veggies in your diet. So,
Yes.
yeah. So that's what
I
I
love
was.
the way you put it. I love how you put it that way, because I mean, yeah, there's no one size fits all for this. I know a lot of
1,000%.
dieting, over the years have been so like, this is the one, this is the one,
Yeah.
but as you're saying, listening to your body and
Listen to your body.
responding. And I actually have a similar setup with my Liberty. I'm mostly vegan, vegetarian, especially at home. But
Yeah.
every once in a while, I'll flex on some fish. You know what I'm
Yes.
saying? And
Yes.
then also there'll be some dairy here and there. So
Yeah.
I definitely love and appreciate how my body feels with just, and also prioritizing fruit. I think is also amazing. I try to do that first thing not first thing in the morning, but the first thing to break my fast.
Yeah.
With some fruit.
Yeah.
And man, most recently I just started eating bureau bananas, and
Hey.
they are so much more tasty. I know they're healthier, they're alkaline, but
Yeah.
yeah, they got way more flavor.
Yeah.
So
They're
like
rich.
if you never tried a bureau banana, I know we think we see those big bananas, we're like, oh yeah, this is
Yeah,
great, this is
that's
gonna
not
fill
it.
me up.
That's not it.
Man, but get you a good, 3 or 4 of those bureau bananas, and you will be satisfied. And also,
Yeah.
it's great with your smoothies. It adds
Yeah.
more flavor.
It's so good. It's so good. You're right.
Yeah.
Now it's a little. You do have to be more patient with that lifestyle
Mhm.
too, because you got to wait for those to like ripe and be ready to be edible. But
Yeah.
I just think that's the beauty thing. The beautiful thing too with vegan lifestyle or just more plant based approach is like you're learning all the time to relax and like calm down and be patient, because all of it is like that. Like you gotta prep stuff. It's never just like, I don't know, it's not a microwave lifestyle.
And processed, and
It's
yeah.
not. And so
Yeah.
I think it carries out in how you behave. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. I actually think it's a great habit to just like smell the roses and like, like relax.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
take reverence in that preparation and
Yeah.
preparing your meal,
Hmm.
growing it or nurturing it before it's ready to eat. I love that. I love that.
1,000%. Yeah. I
Yeah.
hope that we can somehow figure out ways to journey that lifestyle of growing something ourselves that we eat.
Yes. Yes. It's definitely a goal of mine. I know that. I know a lot of people,
Same.
they show interest in it. It's definitely another thing to actually do it, to do the
Mhm.
research or to find someone who can help you. But
Mhm.
yeah, that is so natural, right? A
Yeah.
lot of us come from agriculture, civilization, comes from agriculture, post the hunter gatherer phase, right? um so yes, that's beautiful. I'm glad that you are doing what you're called to do. I'm glad that you are turning um, this situation that you're dealing with health wise into something that is of service to our community and to the city of Chicago and beyond. And I'm also excited that you're using your space to be in community with other creatives,
Definitely.
and just that it's flourishing, and you've been doing your thing. You've had a brick and mortar for 6 years.
Yeah, that's nuts. I can't
That
believe
is nice.
we'll
Yes,
see
that's
how long this
amazing.
lasts, God willing.
Yes, I think I met you. Either you were going into the brick and mortar or you had just got it. I can't remember exactly
Yeah, I was going
when.
into it. I've actually met you
Yeah.
years before. I had brick
Okay.
and mortar for sure. through
Yes.
JMO.
Yes, you're right. And then I remember I saw you at Silver Room, the one in Wicker Park.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's
Years
when
ago,
that's
yeah.
what I'm thinking about. But we definitely were acquainted before then.
Yeah, at that point, actually, I had brick and mortar.
Yes, I remember you talking about the store now. Yes.
Yeah, I remember having a cart. Yeah, we were set up in the back, me and your wife.
Yep, and she had her situation over there with her jewelry and her hair wraps for men and women.
Yep, my heart earrings. I still have them.
Oh man, send a picture to her. She would love to see that.
I will.
Yeah. Yeah, she doesn't do too much of that these days, but that may inspire her to maybe do some new creations.
Yeah, beautiful pieces, definitely.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for joining us. Can we get one more shout out for the event on Monday? You know, just to get people excited. I'm looking forward to being there actually. So I will see you all there. But Ari, can you take it away with the last promo of what's happening on Monday at Bani's Beets?
Absolutely. On Monday, July 15th at 7 p.m. at Bani's Beets at 10305 South Hale Avenue, we are having Mic'd Up Monday. And it is for the free, what'd you say, free dollars.
Free dollars.
And love Chicago.
That's what's up. Well, y'all, support Bani's Beets. If you've never had any of their juices or any of their things, you should go and check it out. And come to Mic'd Up Mondays. We're going to be there on Monday just to have a good time and to be in community. Ari, thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
And we appreciate you and your service to our community.
And we appreciate you and all your gifts that you share. Thank you.
Thank you. All love. All right,
Later. Peace.
So yes, y'all, that was Ari with Bani's Beets, hosting Mic'd Up Mondays this coming Monday at their space. Y'all go ahead and check that out. If you want to find out more information about this event or any other events that we have on the ChiBrations app, you should download it. It can be found in the iOS store or Android store. And this is a free app. This is for the community. Y'all keep tuning in to Soundboard Saturdays. This is happening on Saturdays from 10 to 11 a.m. And we're always amplifying those events that are on the ChiBrations app. And these events specifically are open mic events and jam session events. Why? Because these are open stage events. These are events where any and every artist can come to and be involved. We have a saying here at ChiBrations where we say no spectators. Everyone is involved, so that's how we move forward and forward the community and forward our purpose and just building safe spaces for creatives to share their art and to be inspired by other creatives. So we thank you all for tuning in to Soundboard Saturdays. Much love.